This is my jig for plasma cutting. I've got a couple spacers in here so it'll stay put. Just checking fitment. Yep, I think that's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm just using up materials that I have in stock. So the sides are going to be aluminum, and then the ends are going to be steel. But everything's getting painted, so it should be fine. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do mounting tabs to attach this, so I'm going to do that off camera. Looks like it's going to work. Alright, so Ethan wants to drill these holes. He's really good on the drill press, but he hasn't used the hand drill. Alright, so make sure you're lined up right on that punch mark. You got it? Now hold it nice and straight. There you go. Okay, go for it. Oh, okay, if it jumps off, you did good. You stopped. Let's get it right on that punch mark right there. Okay, push down a little bit. Okay, keep going a little more. Get a nice pilot hole started. Okay, that's not bad. Let's do this one. Oh, get it. Sure you're in the punch mark. There you go. Oh, hold on. Let me help you. You get right on that punch mark. Right there. Okay, try that. How'd we do? Oh, pretty good. Go ahead and go for it. You got to give it a little bit more. Let me help you line up. Right there. Nice and straight. Okay, go some more. Okay, get it nice and straight. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, now we'll switch to a regular drill bit. You know how to do that? Mm-hmm. See if you can do it. This is great. I can drink coffee and don't have to do anything. Alright. Make sure you're in the starter hole. Okay, now make sure you're nice and straight. Alright, go for it. This time you're going all the way through. You'll feel it when it goes through. Oh, there you go. Let me give you a little bit of extra weight. Okay, when it does that, go to reverse. Use your reverse switch here. Okay, and then just give it a quick tap. There you go. Now go back to forward. Get back in the hole. No pressure. Just leave it. Just the weight of the drill only. Hit it again. Oh, okay. Now you're through. All right. Well, that's the first hole. All right.
On the other side there.
That's alright, that's why we have a piece of wood under there. Alright, got this one to do. Nice and straight, like that. Okay. Give you a little extra weight. Kind of high up in the air for you. Okay, when you feel it start to go through, quite yet. Okay, now you put less pressure. Keep going. You just put less pressure when you, okay, good, you're through. All right, good job. All right.
We'll flip it around and do the other side.
All right, we got to do these two now. Okay, we're back to the pilot drill. We should have marked them all with a pilot drill first, but I know you wanted to get the drilling. Okay, you're on your own on this one. I'll just help hold the piece of metal down. Okay, back off a little bit on the pressure. There you go. Perfect. Good job. All right, you got 4 screw holes in there. Nice. Thank you, Ethan.
Welcome.
Okay, do that one. Make sure you get it right on the cross mark. How'd you do? Good. All right.
And then next one.
Must be nice to be able to see that without having to use a magnifying glass. Alright, this one's aluminum.
No, it's aluminium.
Aluminium? Oh, okay, my bad. Alright, go for it. Nice and straight. There you go. Toward you. There you go. Okay, we're just marking it. That's good.
Maybe a bit too much.
That's alright. And let's do this one. Nice. Nice, good job. Well, better to pay attention to the drilling rather than the camera. Got away with just a minor injury. So these wheel assemblies are salvaged from a different project, different cart, and I originally was thinking of just welding them on, but if I ever want to add a riser in case I'm not happy with the height, or go to a different type of wheel, or just legs or something, I wanted to have the ability to do that without having to grind out welds and so forth. So that's why I'm bolting them on. I tried to use these holes up here. These are existing, these two. So all I had to do was drill the frame. And these, of course, are new. But yeah, these corners have multiple weld beads from different directions, plus a vertical piece here. So it's pretty much all weld. And to try to drill through that, I tried one spot just to see if it was doable. Snapped the drill bit immediately. It's just too much to get through. To drill and or even tap or put a bolt or whatever. So I think we'll be okay with these. The forces are pretty much just pushing straight down, so we're going to try it. Just doing some cardboard aided design. So this is for the outrigger legs, and this is kind of what I was thinking here, coming off at a 45-degree angle. We got enough clearance for the wheels to swivel. I did look at it, you know, coming straight off the front, but you're going to be operating from this side of the machine. You know, it's a tripping hazard that way. And then I also looked at coming in this way, and which would probably be okay, but you know, now you've increased the width, which is good, but if I've got to maneuver this through some tight spaces, and I would rather try to keep the width to a minimum. So I think coming off at a 45 is the best compromise. I can get in a little closer, and it kind of splits the difference between the two issues. So I think that's what we're going to do. I've got to cut these this tubing down. It's too long, obviously, and then going to be using 1/8 inch hot rolled steel plate to cut these out. I did look at those casters that you can buy that have the pads that you can raise and lower. I'm not that crazy about them. For one thing, you got to get down on your knees or lay on the floor with a special tool to raise them up and down. And then the wheels are dinky little wheels that are not that substantial, where these are going to handle a lot of weight and roll easy. Plus, I had these in stock, so that was a factor. This is my jig for plasma cutting. I've got a couple spacers in here so it'll stay put like that. I had to add a little extension on here because I cut this back too far, so hopefully that'll survive. There's a piece of welding wire underneath there. A little better after some belt sanding. These are getting welded on, so there's really no need to fully clean them up, so that's going to be good enough. Just a quick sanity check. Got all these nuts welded on, and I'm just checking our fit again. I made a little jig here so I can set the depth with the right amount of reveal. That looks good for welding these on, and just checking again how it's going to fit, and I think we're going to be good. Okay, so I got our brackets for the leveling feet all welded up. Don't be looking at those welds. There were some technical difficulties, let's just put it that way. So now I got to tack them on to the actual frame, and basically that's it, just like that. So let me get these tacked on, welded on, and meet you right back. We're using the Millermatic 200, which is an awesome machine, but I've got it set up on high range, so it's a little hot for what we're doing. I really don't want to change the setting because most of the time it's perfect where I've got it set. I do have this other machine, this Schminder, and I haven't finished setting it up for MIG yet. I normally just use it for TIG. But I've got to make a splitter for my shield gas tank, which I'm just using CO2 right now. It's a pain to switch the hoses, so we're just going to stick with the Miller-Matic. Yeah, I want to get this going one of these days. And yeah, I'm using CO2 gas because I have it. It works okay for me. It's a little less forgiving from what I understand, because I've never really used C25. So anyways, that's our machine that we're using. Well, I'm not going to win any prizes with these welds. Hopefully it'll look a little better with some paint, but I think they'll hold. Alright, I got the base frame all painted, and I've been putting the hardware back on, as you can see. So we're making good progress there. And I've got all the miscellaneous panels, drawers. I still got to take the slides off of this one. Got my painting supplies ready, so I'm going to wait till morning. Hopefully it's not too windy, and get the rest of the stuff painted. I don't know if I'll show any of that, probably not. I did use red thread locker on these swivel feet. I think that'll be sufficient. That way we don't need a jam nut. And I'm going to try these wing nuts to start with. Get enough torque with those. If not, I'll just double nut a nut on top or something like that. Yeah. Okay. This is what I'm using for paint. So this is a 2K polyurethane single stage, and of course you use a hardener with it, or a catalyst. It's two-part. It's left over from when I painted the Bronco. So this stuff is 25 years old. I've had it sitting around, but it still works. The dry time has gotten longer, but it's still working, so I'm using it up. So it's a win-win. A little bit of fisheye additive, and I'm just spraying it with this little touch-up gun. It's El Cheapo, but for these small panels it works fine. Okay, getting the drawer slides back in. I think I got them all lined up fairly close. So now I just got to put the corresponding halves on the drawers. I don't know, did I show these after I painted them? I don't think I did. Anyways, the painting went pretty good, actually. I mean, not perfect, but yeah, got everything painted. So I got parts laying all over the place. Alright, let me continue assembling. Been working on the drawer alignment. I think I got it pretty close. Just making a few little minor tweaks, but so far, so good. Oops, there we go. And we got the side panels to put on still. Guys, I ended up finishing the painting and the installing of the panels off camera. It was, I was just in get her done mode and just wanted to get this part of it finished. And I'm happy with how it came out. It looks halfway decent. Had a little issue with this back panel. Actually did the finished paint job on the wrong side. Had to do that one again. But if that's the least of the disasters, that's okay. Yeah, so yeah, turned out, at least in my opinion, I think it turned out fairly decent. So we'll be able to move on and start working on the machine itself. And then let me show you what else happened. So, while I was wrapping up the base, and 2 days before leaving on a fishing trip, this plumbing fitting failed, or started leaking above the master bathroom. Took out part of the ceiling, and this is the exhaust fan. I had to remove that as well. But yeah, so this was installed. Well, I did the install originally. Oh God, it's been over 40 years. But it was the first year that they made us use lead-free solder, and the formulas were not that great then. Most of them are holding up pretty good, but this one failed. I think it's this solder joint on the top here is the one that was actually leaking. I'm going to cut this apart because I'm curious to see what actually happened. But I had to replace this whole section, and I still got to do the drywall work and put the exhaust fan back in. Yeah, just what you want to happen just before you go on vacation. So yeah, that kind of slowed things down a bit. Yeah, so I got a little bit of drywall work to do. Well, all right. So next episode, we get to dive into the machine itself. So we'll see you in that one, guys. Thanks a lot.